I'm Nick or Nicholas. I'm from Valencia, Spain. Yeah, and I'm here in Konstanz for a full year studying psychology for Erasmus and all of that. And yeah, so far, so good. For me, there were a myriad of reasons. First of all, I wanted a place which would give me like a good surrounding, a beautiful place to do lots of outdoor activities. Also, it was important for me to have like, a university which demanded a lot from myself in terms of academic requirements, like, studying a lot and really delving into the different topics I would cover during the 2 semesters. And yeah, also I wanted a place that wasn't too big because I feel like big cities can be overwhelming. So yeah, out of all my options, I had options all over Europe, Italy, France, the Scandinavian countries, also Great Britain. But being half British, I wouldn't go there because I've been in touch with the culture. So I said I want something new. And also I have like Poland and a couple of Eastern Europe countries. So in the end, the option made that made sense was a university in Germany. And because I'm not a German speaker, I only had two options, which were Würzburg and Konstanz. But yeah, I read about both universities and about both cities, and yeah, Konstanz looked better in my opinion. The thing I like the most about the University of Konstanz, maybe it's something that it's, you know, usual in every university in Germany, is that they let me enroll in seminars from every department. So at the moment, obviously, I'm a psychology student, but I've always been like a, a human being who likes different topics and likes to learn about stuff, like philosophy, art, literature, history. So it was interesting for me to enroll in a couple of, seminars which weren't from the psychology department. And I really like the fact that the university let me do it, because in Spain, you enroll in a bachelor degree and you only do things related to that bachelor. And I think it's important for the education of the future leaders and the future members of the society to really have multidisciplinary education, to know about many things, so they can interact with workers from other, I don't know, other fields. I know maybe sometimes you will collaborate as a psychology student with a physics. I don't know in which situation. It's just hypothetical, but yeah, you're for sure. I think collaboration is going to be part of the future. So I feel like that part of the like that characteristic of the University of Konstanz was was a really good aspect, and I appreciate it a lot, because so far I've done like a politics seminar and a philosophy seminar, and I feel like both in terms of my education for my job in the future and also for my personal development, both have been really enriching, even though the philosophy one was very hard at times, a very intricate sort of text. But yeah, I feel like it's been positive for my educational experience. Yeah. And about the department of psychology in particular, I have to say I really this is something that depends on every semester, but I feel like there's loads of options in terms of the kind of seminars you do. And I really like like the procedure in the classroom or in the lessons. Like, it's basically discussing about articles and just doing a presentation. Is quite it's something that requires a lot of autonomy and like involvement by every student. Like it's a lot of freedom basically, but I think it's a good way of teaching and also preparing us for the future, because if we are just passive agents in our education, then we will behave like passive agents in our jobs, or maybe not, but I think there could be a likeliness that that would happen. So I think that they let us just roam free and do our own thing, and then they give us feedback. Obviously, I think it's a good thing, and yeah, I don't know, that those two things would be the ones I would highlight from the Department of Psychology. Well, as I said, I come from Spain, hot place. I come from Valencia in the east of Spain. Um, yeah, I guess I just came here, with an open mind. I didn't expect anything. I arrived at my flat, my seaside flat, with my Mitbewohner, and I don't know. I live with only German people, and I'm really liking it because I'm like getting into the German vibe, I would say, and I'm really making friends from this country. And it's been striking because I expected my Erasmus to be just interacting with Erasmus students and everything, but so far I'm interacting just mostly with locals, even though my German is really poor. I'm working on it. But yeah, I don't know. Like I guess this place was a good fit for me because I was running away from the heat in Spain, and Germany is, yeah, it's very cold, freezing even, I would say. And yeah, I've been learning loads about the cultural traditions. My friends tell me about, I don't know, the um the Advent thing with the candles. Also in Fastnacht just last week, they told me about it. I've been to Berlin, to Stuttgart, to my flatmates' hometowns. I don't know. So far I've been really getting into Germany and all of that, and I don't know, that would be basically my story. Just moving to another country and adapting to it, and so far so good. Adaptability, like adapting to new spaces and adjusting to new ways of doing things. As I like to cook, supermarkets were a hard thing, especially not having the same produce as I have in Spain. I struggled a bit with that, but I adapted. Also, adapting to a new lifestyle, a new timetables, um, just being away from my friends and my family. I guess I really I really learned how to adapt to new spaces and how to feel good in the good spaces, in these new spaces. Sorry, and I would say, I don't know, skills I've learned. Just I've developed my social skills, I guess, trying to communicate with German people, with my English and their English, sometimes in German, and I don't know. Also, yeah, related to the adaptability thing, just being, having my autonomy, my independence, really organizing my personal life, cleaning, cooking. Even though I like cooking, you do it for pleasure, not for, eating. And I've learned how to really organize that side of my life. And I don't know, I guess, yeah, resilience as well. Just if you feel down at times, just being able to bounce back to good feelings. And yeah, I feel like just going abroad while you're studying gives you the perfect platform um, to develop yourself in many dimensions. An academic one, even for if you feel like you need money, getting jobs and really sorting that side of your life. Also in terms of, yeah, on the emotional dimension of life, just relearning skills to adjust and to bounce back from bad moments. really being able to process those proud moments instead of just pushing it and shoving it under the rug. Yeah, I don't know, like loads of things. But yeah, it's been good. It's been good.